Hey, it's Kat at Kattalestv. My voice is still froggy. Ribbit. Hope you like my hat. This is racism, man. Don't they make, darker hued ears? Anyway, I just wanted to relay this information. Your dear leader, Trump, and that weird dude that looks like he's high all the time, what's his name? Patel, whatever. In their infinite wisdom, they're talking about cutting spending, and they want to cut veterans' benefits. And I'm not joking. I just want to repeat. They want to cut veterans' benefits. It kind of reminds me of that United Healthcare situation where the United Healthcare was being investigated by the DOJ, and Brian Thompson sold a bunch of stock and didn't tell his shareholders that the company was going to be under investigation, right? And then he's going to a company shareholders meeting and he gets pow-powed on the streets of New York by a guy wearing a bright backpack. And the NYPD found the backpack, and there was a water bottle allegedly in it and Monopoly money. And why that becomes interesting, Monopoly money, because turns out United Healthcare and United Healthcare Group is kind of subsidiary. They're together, right? But Brian was on the bottom of the whole big company. But while he was working for them, they made more money than they had before because he instituted a AI app which would deny more claims. All right? And most of those denials were fake, but people didn't fight it. So maybe some people died, and maybe some people did not get their proper health care, but the profits went up for the company. Their stock is over $500 a share, which is insane for denying health care. Yeah. So one of the other funny things was, allegedly, the company got cyber attacked. So they were like, "Hey, you can't send any requests, and we can't pay any of the providers because we got cyber attacked and we're not safe." So therefore, doctors and small hospitals didn't get paid. People didn't get service. They were denied coverage because they said they were cyber attacked, the company. Meanwhile, the company ended up going up to those doctors, the small practices, saying stuff like, "Hey, we've noticed you're not doing well, and you don't have any money coming in. How about we buy your company? We buy your small practice. We buy your small hospital." So I ended up doing that. So they became the provider of healthcare and the denial of healthcare and the payer of healthcare, if that makes any sense. So that was a monopoly. So anyway, getting back to your white power leader wants to eliminate the veterans' benefits, and he wants to make a monopoly of your white power government. And take away coverage from the people who served your white power country. And some of them were black, and some of them were Chinese, and some of them were Latino. What I mean is they may have been Americans and also other people who decided to serve this country and then getting their legal right to be here, but their original background might be non-Kaskasay white, right? So you have these people who serve this country being denied their benefits. People who risk their lives for your so-called democracy, for your so-called capitalism. You want to deny coverage for people who, some are actually living on the streets due to mental health issues, stress issues, financial issues, whatever. The people with the least you want to take away from because you want to have a monopoly. So I just find it fascinating and funny that Trump and that weird looking guy that looks like he's on coke, they want to cut veterans' benefits. They want to cut veterans' benefits. Veterans that know how to use guns. Happy holidays. This is Kattalestv. 24 has been one of the craziest years ever. 25 is going to be a trip.